Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to do this Olympics inspired nail tutorial with the London 2012 Olympic Games just a few days away now. I thought it'd be quite fun to show you how to do a tutorial. I got sort of inspiration from Wenlock, one of the Olympic mascots, which I won, which is fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, try it out, leave responses or whatever below if you feel like it. If you don't, never mind. But yes, so here it is, video for you. Bye. Okay, so straight into this, I'm going to use my Barry M base top and nail hardener on all of my nails as a base coat, just to stop any of the nail varnish I use from staining my nails, and also just to add that little bit of extra protection. So as you can see, I'm just applying a coat all over all of my nails, and I will be doing it on both of my hands. Okay, so next up I'm going to be using my Rimmel London 60-second nail polish in the colour Silver Bullet, and what I'm going to do with this is apply over the top of the coat, the clear coat I just applied, 2 layers of this, as it's quite a pearlescent colour, so it needs a couple of coats just to make it look and stand out and stuff. If you've got sort of a matte white, you can always use that one, in which case you may not necessarily need 2 coats, but then I guess it's always better to apply 2 coats anyway. So as you can see, I'm just applying it all over my nails, and again, do this on both hands. There we go, you can see that's 1 coat done, and you just see it's all nice and shiny. Shiny, shiny. I'm just going to move on to my second hand now. It's quite a wide brush, so it's quite useful for applying lots of the colour all at once. There we go, and we can now see that's 1 layer done on both hands, and I just went ahead and did my second coat. So now I'm going to be using Max Factor's Nail Finity in Red Passion. I'm going to take a cocktail stick and dip it into the nail polish instead of using the brush. This way I can get finer details as I can draw with it, rather than just have to brush on the colours in bulk, as it were. So you can see now I'm just there we go, applying the red in a line across my nails, because what I'm going to do now is the Union Jacks on my thumbs. So start off with the red to make the cross on the flag. Now I'm just going to do the, yep, I'm carrying on with the cross really. I don't really have much else to say about that, apart from years. Just keep sort of, I don't know, dabbing and sliding the cocktail stick across the nail with the polish on it to get the lines. I'll admit now, my lines are a little bit wobbly, shall we say. And you can see now that the cross bit is completed. Yeah, and now moving on to the, diagonal lines of the flag, and that's what you end up with. You do it in exactly the same way. You can also use a bobby pin. If you just take the sort of circular bobble bit off the end, you can use it in the same way as a cocktail stick. This is the number 17 fast finish nail polish in the colour True Blue. I should be using this colour to do the finer details of the flag, the sort of finishing touches. So just in between the red and red, yeah, just carefully dot on the blue colour, making sure you leave a little white line in between to make it look like the British flag. You just do that in all of the white spaces. I'm showing you here, just sort of dab on the colour if there's any actually on the, is there any on the bobby pin? Oh, there we go. Bit of colour now, but not a lot. Let's try again. Sorry guys, I go out of frame quite a lot in this video. I underestimated how difficult it would be for me to film and paint at the same time. But there we go. I hope it's still useful. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so you can see here and a bit closer, I'm just dabbing on the blue colour into the gap and flipping the bobby pin around as there's the thin side and the flatter side, so I can get into the smaller places with the thinner side. You can see there how it's starting to sort of come together and look a bit more like what it's meant to look like. Of course, if you wanted to, you could paint your own country flag on here and sort of represent your country, and then just have the Olympic rings, which I'll go on to show you later. But it works well for me, one, because I'm English, so yep. Okay, now we're on to the Olympic rings, using the same blue that we just used on the flag. I'm going to, using the dotting motion again, on my middle finger and my little finger, do two of the rings, the blue and the yellow ring. And you're going to dot on the blue ring, a sort of semicircle, so you don't have the whole thing on there. Just on the end, sort of tip of your nail. This obviously works a lot better if you have longer nails, because you have a bit more of a surface area to work with. But you know, it still works on shorter nails like mine. You see the ring sort of taking shape there on my middle finger, and then just move on and do exactly the same on my little finger, dotting on the blue nail polish. Okay, so that is the blue done. Moving on to the yellow ring, I'm using my Barry M nail paint in the colour yellow. That's not very imaginative. Anyway, taking back the bobby pin, you're going to dip it into the yellow nail polish and make sure your colours are dry before you do this, because you don't want to mix the colours. And just dot on again the yellow over so that they overlap the blue one that you've previously done. So on the middle finger and the finger again, just completing those two rings, the semicircles of those two rings anyways. Okay, that's now done, and you should see you end up with something that looks a little bit like that. Going back to the red that we used.
Yeah, I'm
earlier.
good.
That was really yummy, thank you.
Glad you liked
You're going
it.
to take the bobby pin again and just on your pointing finger? I don't know what that finger's called. Pointing finger and ring finger, you're going to create the red semicircle for the red Olympic ring. Okay, and that one's done. We're going to move on to the black. That is my Rimmel London Lasting Finish nail polish in black cab. And again, it's exactly the same process. Once you've got it, you sort of you can apply it to all of them, and it's really straightforward. You're going to dip the bobby pin into the nail polish and then tap it or dot it onto your nails to form the shape. This is done again on the same one that you've just done the red nail polish. And the final colour is this green colour from Collection 2000, from the Hot Looks collection. This is called Ninja. Yeah, I guess it's more imaginative than yellow, but I'm not entirely sure I get it. Anyway, again, dip the bobby pin into the nail polish and dot on the colour to create your final Olympic ring, and that is the final colour you will need. And I did warn you, there's a lot of colours in this tutorial, but it's seasonal and fun. Show your support. Okay, just doing the last one now.
Yeah, I will.
We're going to start Sinbad again.
That's okay, I'll catch up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I missed the last episode, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
and I don't know if it's going to cut that out or not when I get to the editing stage, but you know. Okay, and that is the look finished. Bar doing, there's the Union Jack, and there are the rings. Bar doing the top coat, which I'm going to show you right now. As you can see behind on the piece of tissue that's there, I went ahead and did my second hand. I did that in a slightly different way, which is, I think, probably easier than the way I just sort of explained. But if you tip out a small amount of each nail polish onto a piece of paper and then dip the bobby pin into that, you get a bit more product and it's just a bit easier. And that is the finished Olympic nails tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as you can see, my lines aren't that great, but bye from me and Wenlock.